You will prepare the work area for your client. You will set up the universal supplies you will use throughout the examination. You will also set up the supplies for the basic facial section for the examination. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 5 minutes remaining. Do not demonstrate any procedures until the verbal instructions are given and you are instructed to begin. Step back to indicate you have finished. An instructor will repeat. You may begin.
So first thing we're gonna do is go in our top drawer. I'm gonna pull out my wipes and my hand sanitizer. Close the drawer, okay? This is like clean and sanitary. Now that my hand sanitizer is out, it is my best friend, okay? So I'm sanitized. Then I'm going into my third drawer, and I'm going to pull out all 3 of my bags, okay? Which is my trash bag, my to be disinfected, and my soiled linens, okay? I haven't disinfected my table yet, so I'm going to sit them up there because, again, I want to make sure I keep my drawers closed, okay? It does not matter which order you set them up in. Just make sure you know so that way you put them in the right bag. Have my liners like fluffed out and everything. You want to do that also because if you're there trying to open up your little trash bag, it takes up extra time. Okay.
You only have 10 minutes.
Okay. Now that that's set up, sanitize. Okay. Now I'm going to go back into my first drawer and I'm going to pull out the universal supplies. Remember, close my drawer. Before I open up this bag, I'm gonna sanitize again. I know. I told y'all, state board world is not the real world. You and sanitizer are gonna get real friendly. So now I'm gonna go in here. I'm going to pull out my gloves. You may find, as we go through and practice, that you might need to size up than what you really wear. Because even though right here in the beginning it's fine, but we're going to be doing so much sanitizing that you might be like, I need that little extra space. And that's cool if you end up wanting to swap out. Okay. Now that I have my gloves on, then I'm going to get a wipe. Mine ain't pressed through. Okay. Wipe out. Make sure I close it. Okay. And pick this up, and then I'm just wipe off my workspace. Wipe off the entire table. Okay. Wipe my bags before I sit them back down. Because they've been sitting on an unsanitized table beforehand. Go ahead and just wipe off your containers. Okay. There we go. Anytime I put something in any of these brown bags, I'm going to sanitize. So this trash, sanitize. Okay. Go ahead and sit this off to the side. Wait to pull out my paper towels because I'm going to put them on my Webby. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back in here to this top drawer and pull out the remaining 2 bags. Okay, which is work area prep and then my basic facial. Before I go in the bags, sanitize. Now again, this part right here is really up to you how you like pull everything out. You want to set up the work area part first because we're going to put all of our basic facial supplies onto this Wubby. Okay. Now that I have my Webby out, I'm gonna go ahead and grab my paper towels out. Put them on the Webby. I'm gonna trash these 2 bags. Sanitize. I'm gonna go ahead and make Miss Susie's little bed. Okay. You can do it this way, or you can do it the long way. Whichever way feels best for you, it's fine. The top one I'm gonna leave folded, and then I'm gonna set her headband right on top as well, okay? I'm then gonna go ahead and move over my gloves and my first aid kit right over here, and then start emptying out my facial bag, okay? Now, we wanna make sure that all of your labels are able to be seen. So you can stack your bags on top of each other. You just wanna make sure that the labels are easily seen as a proctor walks by. Okay. I promise the first time you do it, you'll be like, oh my God, it's not all gonna fit on here. I promise it will. Okay, it's okay if the edges of your bags kind of hang off a little bit. That's okay. Really, you want to make sure you get everything out of the bag, okay? Because again, they are timing you, so that way if you get it all out, you know you have like enough time. Trash, sanitize. Okay, so now everything's out that I'm gonna need, right? So now that I've said, like, we gonna say she still hasn't told me I have 5 minutes, or maybe she did say I have 5 minutes remaining. But now I'm gonna go in and be like, okay, let me put everything in order. I know cleanser, and then exfoliant, massage, then mask and moisturizer, right? I also kind of have my removals layered as well. Makeup removal is first, then cleanser, then we'll do steam towel, then massage, and mask removal, okay? We wanna do it that way, so makeup is up top. So hopefully that cues you in to remember to start with makeup removal, okay? All right, so my table is all set up. I have everything out. Now, I'm going to remove my gloves, them in the trash, sanitize my hands, and step back, okay? Any questions?
All candidates have indicated they have completed this section of the examination. We will now proceed. Okay. So, you will prepare your client for the service. You will perform a basic facial. The basic facial will include cleansing, manual exfoliation, towel steaming, massage, and mask. You will be expected to follow all client protection, safety, and infection control procedures. You will have 25 minutes to complete this section. You will be informed when you have 12 minutes remaining. Step back to indicate you have finished. The instructor will repeat. You may begin.
Okay. So we'll come forward. We'll sanitize. Okay. And put on gloves. So we're always gonna start every section with sanitizing and putting on gloves. All right. Once our gloves are on, sanitize. Okay. I'm gonna grab another disinfectant wipe.
I'm gonna put that in.
Yeah, I will. I forgot. So you get a wipe out. We're going to give Miss Susie a nice little quick wipe over, okay? Okay, super quick. Okay, I'm gonna sit her down, throw this away, sanitize. Okay, then I'm going to get her ready for her service. There's no such thing as like over sanitizing, so if ever in doubt and you get stuck, sanitize. Okay? You're like, I don't know what I'm about to do. Pull that move, okay? Whatever you do, if you are a fidgeter, don't do this. Okay? Because if you step back, you're telling them I'm done. Okay? So if you know you're a fidgeter, you need to learn how to kind of rock in place a little bit. Like, okay, what do I do? All right. So, got Miss Susie in the bed. Okay, got her all set up. I already sanitized my hands. Okay. Now, first thing I'm gonna do, makeup removal. Okay. So I'm gonna pull all of my 2x2s out of the bag, and then I'm gonna start off with 2. Put the extras on top of the bag, okay? We're gonna fold 1, slide it under the eye like she's a real person. Please treat her like she's real, okay? Then we're gonna brush down like she got lashes. They're so luscious, okay? Fold that, wipe across that eyelid, wipe across the brow, slide this one out, trash, sanitize. I'm gonna do the exact same thing to eye number 2. Okay. Fold, slide it under. Okay. Wipe down like we were doing lashes. Wiping down the lashes. Fold it. Wipe across that lid. Get those brows. Slide it out. Trash. Sanitize. I should have 1 left at this point. Gonna wipe her lips. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. Or if you just want to go full across, that's fine. Okay? Throw this guy out. Grab that one also. Well, hold on.
Sanitize.
But what I meant to do, because in my brain I was like, okay, I can show you this. While I still had it in my hand, if I wanted to grab this bag and then throw it away, like, so have the little 2x2 in my hand and grab the bag and throw them both away, you can. Now, since I threw it away, right, then I would have to be like, okay, I gotta sanitize. Then re-grab this bag. And then sanitize. I know. And the thing is you be like real still sanitizing and then like, dang, I need to do this. And then it's like, dang, but okay. Gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Every time you go into those brown bags, you have to sanitize. They will take points away from you.
Okay. All right. So her makeup removal piece is done. Okay. So now I'm gonna grab one of my wooden sticks. I'm gonna grab the cleanser. Okay. You don't need a lot. Okay. I have an overabundance because I do this a lot. Okay. Back of the hand. Put my lid back on my container. The container is going to go in the to be disinfected. The stick will go into the trash. Sanitize. Okay. Alright. Then I'm gonna get my product. Remember, Miss Susie doesn't really absorb product, so you don't need a whole lot. Okay. And then we're just gonna do circles all over the face. Okay. So we have 25 minutes, and we're doing a full facial in 25 minutes. We're not spending a lot of time doing each thing, okay? We really just want to make sure we hit all the points, and then we're done, okay? So I've done circles all over her face. We're only working on the face. We don't have to do neck and décolleté. So now finish that. Now here's where your dry 4x4s come into play. I'm gonna grab it, kind of get that product off my hands. If I have any excess on the back of my hands, trash, sanitize. Okay. So now, cleanser removal. I'm gonna pull all of them out. Okay. Grab 2. Leave 2 here. And then we remove. Whenever we're applying product, want to make sure we kind of avoid, like, make sure we don't get anything in the nostrils, right? Also, when we're removing, again, we're treating them like they're real, okay? So we don't want to, like, just do this, okay? You gotta treat her like she's a real person, okay? All right, trash, sanitize. Now, in cleansing, you may not need that, like the remaining 2. If you want to just be safe, to just kind of make sure, okay, got under their chin, because products will hide under there and you can't really see, but they will dock you if you have product kind of hanging out under here. Okay, so just hit underneath that chin, the jawline, right? Make sure there's nothing in the nose. Boom. All right, this is what I meant. Put this here, grab that guy. Trash them both, sanitize. Then what? Okay. We're gonna cover her eyes. Little 2 spritz is good. Sit that down and just sanitize for good measure. Okay. Next,
We're gonna cover the eyes.
mm-hmm. Next, exfoliant. Okay. Now with this one, because I'm going to be using a brush with it, I'm going to grab a little bit more. Okay. Same deal though. The container goes in the to be disinfected. The stick goes in the trash. Sanitize. Now I'm going to grab one of my bath brushes out. Now, Tasha, I know you have your dry brush. You're going to do this exact same way except for yours, because it's dry brushing, you're going to have to be a little bit careful when you're moving around like the nose area. Okay. So first what I like to do is kind of just get it on the face. Okay. Then circles. This is our manual exfoliation. We're just gonna go all over the face, doing little circles with our brush. Okay. When you get, the upper lip, I would just do a little light across, okay? Because if you get it in the nostrils, they're gonna get you. Okay, so just a little light across the lip. Everything else is your circle. Okay? Now, brush to be disinfected. Now that's sanitized. Then I can come get my dry one and wipe that product off the back of my hand. Trash. Sanitize. Steam towel. I'm going to leave the bag on the table. Okay. I'm going to hover over the trash and I'm going to wring it. You want to make sure your towel has enough that when you wring it, a few drips are going to drop out. You don't want it like soaking wet, but you want something to kind of come out. Okay. We're going to open it up. Test your wrist. It's so hot. I always then lean over and just test her. She said it's great. Remember, nose and mouth, we want it to be exposed, okay? We want her to breathe. And then do some light little compressions, okay? And then remove. And if you need to, just to double check, there's no product like by the ears, under the chin. Okay. Boom. This will then go into soiled linens, sanitize. I'm gonna get rid of my steam towel bag, and then sanitize. Now I'm gonna move on to massage. Container to be disinfected, wouldn't stick in the trash. Sanitize. Alright, so first with the massage product, we first just kind of want to get it all over the face. Okay. Then we're going to do 4 movements, and they have to be in this order. We're going to effleurage, so that's like our long flowing strokes, right? Okay. Petrissage, that is like little pinching. So you can get the motion by starting on the chin first, just to get it, like that little pinching. And then you just do it all over the face. Okay? Then, Chapotment. Little taps. Please don't make a beat on this face. Okay? Alright? Then last is friction. You can do that with like 2 fingers. You can do 4. But we just want to do that all over the face. And we're done. What are the movements? Good stuff. Alright.
Do you have to do it in that exact
In that order.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So I'm gonna grab one of my dry 4x4s, get the excess product off my hand, a little bit on the back, trash, sanitize. Then I have my massage removal. Grab my tube. New product. Sanitize. Last two, just for good measure. Sanitize. Now you do not have to tone after massage, but they won't ding you if you do. So if you forget and you're kind of like, oh yeah, let me just get my groove on. It's okay. Okay. But you don't have to. All right. Wooden stick, mask. Product to be disinfected, stick in the trash. Sanitize. You want to pull out my with this, you just want to do an even application all over, okay? So we really just wanna make sure we don't have like any big clumpy areas, okay?
You also don't wanna get the mask in the nose and on the eyes.
Yes.
You wanna treat it like you're a person.
Yes. Okay, this is your most favorite client on your table. You wanna do her right. And I really, honestly, you want it to be like more thin, just because it's easier to remove. You get this guy all thick on this mannequin face, you might need more than 4. So try to get it as thin as possible. Okay. All right.
So you can leave the upper lip out of it, or
You can. They're not gonna really dock you on that, 'cause it's hard. Okay. You do like that if you want to. Okay. Don't put a lot right there because it's gonna be hard because you put that mask in there and then. Okay. All right. So my mask brush should be disinfected, sanitized. Okay. Go ahead and grab over these. Get that excess off the back of my hand. Both of those in the trash. Sanitize. Mask removal. All right. Sanitize. Last 2. Okay. Like that easily. I just want to double check. Perimeter of the face, under the chin, nose. Those are usually your little hideout spots. Drop that back. Trash these. Sanitize. And then I'm going to tone. Grab my lid. I'm gonna go ahead now and drop my toner into the to be disinfected. Because pretty much at the end now. Okay. Last thing. Moisturizer. I give you an extra stick just in case in the beginning you're a little bit nervous. Okay. That is clean for moisturizer. She's not going to absorb it. Okay. So don't get extra celery stick. Okay. This should be disinfected. We'll stick in the trash. Sanitize. goes away. Sanitize, okay? Pretty much you wanna make sure you have
You have a little bit in that little jar, but it's not another one.
I'm using them on each other. Never mind, I forgot that's the little mini bag. You just want to have left gloves, your first aid kit, your Wubby. Paper towels can live here for right now as well. And then we're gonna leave Miss Susie here shining in all her glory because she's highly moisturized, right? Then we're going to take our gloves off. We're going to sanitize